We've tried pretty much everything that's famous here in Beijing, so I'm pretty satisfied with how it all turned out. Okay, so now we are in the main city of Beijing, and we're starting to walk through the Hutongs. So the Hutongs are like little local streets. They're like almost like neighborhoods, and they have little restaurants and a bunch of temples and mansions and things like that. They're all kind of bunched together in this one area that we are walking in, and there are a bunch of cool little temples just like these right behind us. And we just passed one, which was the Emperor's 15th son's home. It was closed for today. We couldn't go inside, but that's okay. I'm sure we're gonna run into a bunch more of them. This is a cool Hutong. You can see the trees kind of falling down, covering the road, giving it a nice layer of shade as you walk through the streets. You can see people just riding their bikes all throughout the Hutongs. And another thing that's crazy is all of these cars are electric. So you have to be really careful walking through these streets, because I almost got ran over because I couldn't hear any of these cars driving through here. I guess I should probably get on the sidewalk here. All right, so I'm not sure exactly what the name of this Hutong is, but we're starting to get to where there's a bunch of restaurants around here, some souvenir shops, and these tiny little, almost closet-like places. And these things are really popular. They're the basically caramelized fruits on a stick that are very popular. Oh, looks like I think we're gonna check out this place. Fatty pork. That's very good. It's like tofu. This is called zao jiao mein. This is a soybean paste noodles with veggies. This is very, very classic to Beijing. So you just mix this all up until it's nice and distributed among the noodles. And this is like a black paste. It looks like they also got some cucumbers in there, some carrots, and looks like some leafy veggies too. I think that might be some spinach. Oh yeah, that's starting to look pretty good there. Let's give it a try. Again, I'm gonna lift that up and show you what that looks like there. I want to get some of the veggies in there too. Got some of the. All right, let's give it a go. The noodles are very moist, very, very moist. And the soybean paste is not super punch you in the face. It does have like a sweet soy flavor to it. Looks like it also has some green sprouts in here. There you go. Yeah, so it's kind of a sweet sauce, subtle sweet soybean sauce. Very, very good. What's the name of this one?
Tomato egg drop.
Tomato egg drop soup. That looks good. Let's give this tomato egg drop soup a try. So that broth is really light. I mean, you could definitely taste the egg. It's almost like an aftertaste of egg. This would be good for a hot soup on a cold winter day. Okay, try this yogurt drink. It's like a honey yogurt flavor. Very thick, very thick. That's delicious though. It's like eating Greek yogurt through a straw. Yeah, so this lake is very peaceful. Getting this vibe of just kind of calm in this city, which is completely opposite of what I was expecting it to be. You can see the lake that I'm at right here. They also have this big long dragon that's kind of going all the way back behind me. It goes all the way down and wraps around this lake, which was kind of cool. They did try and offer us a ride on the back of one of those, they're like the bikes you could sit in. Sits two people, but they wanted to charge us, I think it was like $25 a person, and it only goes around this lake, I think, once, and for maybe about 20 minutes, 30 minutes. We decided not to do that and just kind of walk around the lake, which I think is a better idea. It's had a really nice day today to be out walking around, so I think that was a good choice. Okay, so we're at a place called Tang They are famous for their candied tomatoes, candied plums. Looks like they have a bunch of different ones. We're just going to get a few of them to try and see how it goes.
Grapes. They're grapes also.
Okay, there's grapes, tomato, strawberry, blueberry.
你好，这个是蓝莓吗？我有一份蓝莓，然后这个无核的去核山楂，各一个。Oh, there's a mochi inside. Do you want to try
Ooh, yeah, let's try
然后
that.
这个。对，然后 choose last one.
Grape. So what is this one?
黄色的是什么？I don't know what it is.
Oh, let's do grapes. Well, he runs it over the humidifier right before he puts it in.
Ah.
What does that do?
谢谢。
Ah, 谢谢.
Okay.
So we ended up getting 4 of these.
I think this is edible.
Oh, it's paper. It's edible?
I think this
Okay,
is
so it's wrapped in edible paper. It's like a sugar. Okay. Let's open it up so we can
You can
try
eat it directly. Like
Oh, just on top?
Yeah.
Okay. What is this one? Is this a plum?
山楂。
Sanja.
酸酸辣。
Wow, that's really good.
Yeah. Finish
Very
this
well.
one. 等一下那一颗他全部吃完，那这个爸爸的。
Wow, that one's good.
吃一口看看。
It's very sour.
This is strawberry and mochi.
Mmm.
草莓跟糯米。
哦，是哦。
酸酸的。
一个 eat it all.
I'm trying to get a picture of the inside of it. Wow. That is really good.
Blueberry.
Next one here is the blueberry. It's kind of weird that we're eating it through the paper like that. These berries are very tart, which is exactly how I like it. So these are all just basically caramelized in sugar. That one's really good. We have one more. We have grapes. Ooh. All right, and then this one is the grapes. These are huge grapes too. Look at that thing. Very sweet, but refreshing at the same time.
就拍。
You can go take pictures.
So this is called Guihua. So basically what this is lotus fruit with rice on the inside of it.
哦，可以，它那个桂花哦。
What is all this other stuff they have down here? Do you have any idea what that is? There's also some bamboo. Looks like it has some sort of drink inside of there.
Lotus.
Oh, it's Lotus. Oh, it's
要
all
扫了吗？
Lotus. And it looks like they just kind of chop it up for you. And I don't know if this is sweet or savory. Oh, okay. I guess it's sweet. Yeah, I don't think I've ever tried lotus fruit before.
打
Look
滚
at，this.
泡澡拍一下吧。
一打滚。
还有拍它。
没有。
Oh, wow.
能拍吗？那么小？有，可以可以。
What flavor is this one?
Peanut.
Peanut flavor. Wow.
好，谢谢。
Okay, so this is red bean and peanut mochi. Let's give that a try. Wow, man, that's hard to chew. I mean, just imagine taking the biggest spoon of peanut butter you've ever had in your life, and then also mochi, which is the chewiest thing that you can eat as dessert, and then just put both of those together. That's what this is. I feel like I'm gonna be chewing for days. It is really good though. Subtle sweet. There's not a lot of things that are super sweet here, which is probably a good thing because I don't need any more sugar. We're at Nanluoguxiang Hutong right now, and we're going to be walking through it. This is one of the more famous hutongs in all of Beijing, so we're going to see what this place is all about. Wow. Wow, look at this place, huh? This place is happening. Oh, look at that. They got little robots here. That's
how
really
they
cool.
That's how it's like curtsy.
Ah.
You know, when you see the queen or king, that's
Yeah.
the curtsy.
Ah, that's how they do it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Of course, we got the
Tang
Hulu, which is the skewers with the fruit on there. Looks like they also got some
rice cake.
They got some rice cake here.
Freeze rice cake.
Freezed rice cake. I've never seen that before. Might be worth a try later. And then we also got these girls walking around in the traditional outfits. Gaga outfits. Oh wow, so this is the traditional outfits here. Wow. Wow, those are really nice. Look at that little fan there.
Yeah.
这不就是清末民初的那个旗袍吗？
Look at all of these willow trees here. They just cover these roads. They just completely cover them. So it looks like they have a bunch of skewers here. This must be a potato on the skewer. And we also got, looks like some sausage that they cut open. We got some more skewers here. And then this is like a cafeteria where you can just order whatever you want. Wow, look at that. It's black stinky tofu. I didn't know that was a thing. I thought it was just yellow. And then they got the toppings here for that. Man, that stuff is strong smelling.
I like it.
So this is whitewood ear and pear.
Yeah.
And it comes hot like that? It
Yeah.
looks like it's steaming. Ah,
Do you wanna
is that
try?
something good? Let's try.
It will taste mostly like sugar, but
Oh,
you
it's
should
sugar.
try.
Yeah, let's try this one.
What?
That's what they serve it in. So it's kind of crazy. It's just floating whitewood ear and pear. And it's served hot. Have you tried it?
Yeah, I know how it tastes.
Ah, okay. Is this something that I would like?
It's like in ancient time, like old time, it's good for your skin. Only when you're rich you can have it. That's why it has all the good herbs in it.
Ah, okay. Let's give it a try. Okay, let's give that a try.
Maybe
I just burnt the hell out of my tongue.
Shall we wait?
Woo.
Shall we
It's
wait?
hot. It's hot. Yeah. Man, that was hard to get a taste on that one that first run. Oh my god. I just burnt the hell out of my
really
tongue
hot.
there. So this is a Michelin starred Zhan noodle place. So this is the gold standard for the soybean noodles. So I think we're just gonna get just one to share. What's the name of this restaurant?
69号.
69.
Yeah, number 69.
Number 69. Okay, great. That's the name of this restaurant. They give you green garlic here in soy sauce as kind of a side dish here. Just goes right in the center of the table. We're gonna try the Zhan noodles here that are soybean paste noodles. So this is like intestines in it, right?
Sliced intestine.
Sliced intestines. And then what is the
Sesame, chili oil, dried
sesame?
chili.
Is that like a peanut? Is that like a peanut sauce?
Yeah, peanut sauce. And there's glass noodles underneath.
And also glass noodles underneath.
Yeah.
Man, that is incredibly complex dish there. This is the Michelin star version of this dish here. Is it good? Careful. So that is the soybean paste in. So first we mix the soybean paste in, and then afterwards you add the ingredients into it. Okay, next we drop in the ingredients. That looks like that's bean sprouts, and we got some edamame. Looks like some cabbage in there. We got some mushroom, wood ear mushrooms. Next we got the carrots, and this one I'm not even sure really what that one is.
看，多准啊！
And then we got some eggs. So I guess mix these ones in. So this has, I mean, 12. It has 12 ingredients that you put inside of just this one dish. That's radish, cucumber, soybeans now, celery, and scallions. And that is it. That is the final dish. Thank God we are all sharing this one dish. So now we're gonna mix all of those together. That is the final dish. Wow. Do people get just one of these to themselves? That's crazy.
大肠，
Very how to.
然后我叫他不要放废。
Okay. Okay, so this next dish is called Liu Fu, and this is like a braised tofu soup, and this is what it looks like. Oh man, that one is delicious. Salty, smoky, chewy, and the tofu just soaks up all of the juice that's in there. I'm trying not to spill all over the table in front of me, but I mean, right when you bite into it, it just oozes that good buttery juice. That's delicious. Okay, so this is what they are known for. This is their Zhuan noodles. We had one of these earlier at a different place, but Chang said that this one is completely different and way, way better than the one that we had. So, another soybean noodle. Oh man. This one packs a powerful, powerful flavor. Night and day difference from the first place. You could definitely taste the soybean in there. All the ingredients that we put in there, there was 12 different ones, and they all mixed together into this really unique flavor. Wow. That's delicious. I'm gonna go finish this plate. Okay, so I'm a little brave, and I'm gonna try one of these green garlic cloves. I'm not gonna eat the whole thing, I don't think. Just a little nibble, I think would be the best thing to do. Interesting, it's sweet. It's a sweet garlic. That's crazy. It's a sweet garlic. It's not as strong as eating a normal garlic. If you eat normal garlic like this, for me at least, it like burns my tongue a little. This one, it's like, I don't know if it's a sauce that they put it in, the soy sauce, but when you bite into it, it tastes sweet, like refreshing. Kind of like if you bit into like a red onion a little bit. Oh, it has that same kind of sweetness to it. But at the same time, it's still garlic and sour. Interesting. That's really good. morning. So I am here at the Great Wall of China entrance. We're getting ready to head in right now. It's very early in the morning, so there's not a lot of people here. We did have a driver, so we didn't have to take a bus today, which was really nice. Yeah, so we're just making a quick stop over here, and then we are going to be heading to the main entrance right over there and heading to the Great Wall. Okay, so we made it to the Great Wall now. We just got off of the lift, and you can see right behind me, this is the start of where we're gonna start walking. So this just goes straight up, and yeah, it looks like there's a tower at the very top of it. So we're gonna go check that out and see how far that tower is from this spot. But this thing is massive. I mean, if you just look off in the distance over here, I'm not sure if you could see, it's still a little foggy this morning, but I mean, it just goes on and on and on. You could see towers on the tops of each one of those summits. Yeah, so this is just straight up. Man, everywhere you go, it's not just straight. It's either straight up or straight down. You have to hold on to these poles, otherwise you could fall. You could see these people are just, I can imagine this stone seems like the kind of stone that if it rained here, you'd have to be really careful, because this is some slippery stuff, especially on things like this. I mean, look at this. You have to, these people are just kind of rushing down. It's straight up. You can see people are just super winded by the time they get to the top of this thing. One thing I can compare this to is where I'm from in Denver. There's a hike that you can, well, it's not really a hike, it's a stairway called Manitou Incline, Colorado Springs, which is just a straight up a mountain, and it's the same kind of thing doing this. But man, is it beautiful up here. Is it?
It's just the tourists.
These
are meaningless.
Oh. Wow. Those are nice, huh? Alright, so I decided to get one of their chicken sandwiches. There's a ton of people up here, but yeah, so I got one of their chicken sandwiches on the Great Wall. I tried to get a hamburger, but they're out of them, so I just ended up getting the chicken sandwich, which is just as good. Alright, I think we're heading back up now. it's not really spicy, but it does have like almost like a buffalo type of flavor. Yeah, it's like buffalo. I did not expect that at all. Yeah. That's really good. Not bad for a breakfast on the Great Wall. Another straight up staircase here is just non-stop stairs. Everywhere you go.
Oh, here. Let's go down.
Oh, wow. Okay. There's so many people on this Great Wall now. We're just kind of pushing through the crowd at this point. Still beautiful up here though. I mean, you could spend days, weeks on this trail or on this wall. And it just goes on. There's the mountain range down there. So we've been walking for a while now. I think we've gotten in probably a couple miles on the Great Wall here. And it's beautiful. I mean, it just goes on and on and on and on forever. And you could just see it just kind of disappear out in the background over the mountains. When we first got here, it was really chilly. Now it feels like we've been on a hike just going straight up and straight down this whole time. So I can almost take this jacket off at some point, probably when we're coming back, because most of this last mile has been downhill. So coming back up is going to be definitely calorie burning for sure. But so far, it's been just amazing. Let me flip this around so you can see what I'm looking at here. So we reached kind of like a flat area finally, but then it goes up again. And then, I don't know if you could see off into the distance, there's a lot more houses kind of on that summit and that summit over there. And it just keeps going on and on. And if you come over here, you can see it goes right all along that mountain there, just like a long dragon or snake would. All right, we made it to one of the summits of one of these mountains, and the view here is just unreal. Look up. We're at one of the towers, and this is probably about 2 or 3 miles in. I think we came from way up there, that tower. A lot of this one's been down, so going back up is going to be a lot of fun.
Which flavor you want? Chocolate, vanilla, strawberry. I think they only have vanilla and strawberry.
Should we do vanilla?
Yeah?
Okay, let's go for it. How much are they?
22.
Which one?
Vanilla. 谢谢。
22块。
好，那我帮你扫，我来扫。22块。
I got a vanilla Great Wall ice cream. We're at the entrance right now. We just finished. Now. So we just arrived at the Temple of Heaven, and this is one of the major attractions here in Beijing. So we're gonna head in, walk around a little bit, and take a look at the scenic spots. I know there's a lot to see here, so let's get going.
Temple of Heaven。那现在要去哪？
没有，我们在这个位置，我们要慢慢往那个天坛的。
他们是在耳机里的。
没有啊。
是，他们在耳机的，每个人带一台耳机。带一台耳机，你都没有看门道。然后导游讲小声。
没有这个，没有这个就是这样的，因为它远，你就可以。这个我们讲叫古树参天，就是像这样，这个就是古树参天，就是，这个看得到。
哦，你是 water well。Sweet. They made those sweet.
So that is a sweet water well, and it would cost thousands of yen because that was the only water you can use to make tea. It's called sweet water. It would cost thousands of yen for just a spoonful of that. That's incredible. And this is like a courtyard here. Okay, so we're walking through the Temple of Heaven here, and Shang Yu's parents, we had this cold brew tea yesterday, and I've never had cold brew jasmine like that. It was so good. So what they did was they took the tea that they gifted me, that was from Taiwan, from Mount Alishan, which is an oolong tea that I love from Taiwan, and they took some of the leaves and they made their own cold brew just in their room with those tea leaves, just with a water bottle from the grocery store. Isn't that cute? That's funny. I never would have thought of doing something like that. So thoughtful. They're so thoughtful.
他说这一条要来。And then beef patty inside. Burrito kind of.
A129，请您用餐来。
啊！哦。
被偷拍到了，新的上来。
啊！Okay, so we're here in a Hutong, another Hutong. This is a super busy one. So yeah, I'm not sure the name of this one. We just kind of happened upon it. We were walking around after finishing our hot pot, our copper hot pot. So yeah, we just ended up on this street. I'll have to look it up later and put it in the description or in the video somewhere. Also, found that this is a soy milk that was Michelin recommended. It's still warm to the touch, so the guy said it was fresh, so we're gonna give it a try and see why it's recommended. I've never really drank soy milk just by itself like this, so.
Oh, it tastes a little funny.
Oh wow.
豆汁怎么新鲜? It's savory though.
Well, that's not what I expected. That's very sour. That's very, very sour. Has a little bit of an aftertaste to it too. Can't really put my finger on it. That's really interesting. Man, what do you put? It's like fermented. It tastes like warm fermented milk is what that tastes like. Not sure if I'm a huge fan of that one. Not sure about that one. But yeah, so look down the street here. I mean, it's just hopping. The streets of Beijing just come alive at night, and it's just wild. You can see the streets are all lit up on both sides here. It's just lined with tons of different types of foods, sweets, anything that you could think of. And we're just walking around. I'm pretty full from that hot pot, but I mean, I'm sure we can find something good around here. I'm looking for more of like probably some kind of sweets that would be great to check out. So yeah, let's give it a try and see what we can find in this Hutong. Beijing is famous for their Peking duck, and there's a lot of restaurants selling that. Also the Jjajangmyeon noodles, there are also a ton of restaurants selling that as well, which we tried. I don't know if you're gonna be able to top that Michelin starred restaurant that we went to. We did try a couple of them, but so far that Michelin restaurant was by far the best. But yeah, I mean, this is awesome. I mean, there's just so much to see here. You can see all the street food vendors, which they're cooking up some, let's go see, pretty sure they're cooking up some skewers in there. Yep. Wow, and that's how many skewers they sold today. That's how they stack up their trash.
Chinese herbal, Chinese medicine store.
Okay.
How big do you have?
Oh yeah. So this is a Chinese medicine store apparently. Tang. Yeah, so if you get a stomach ache here in Beijing, that's your spot. I brought Pepto myself, but
You'll be fine.
we'll just continue walking down this place.
Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces fast as a homebound.
Yeah, we got some more skewers over there with some buns. More of the candied fruits. Oh wow, look at that. They made a whole side of a building in those lanterns. They love their lights in Asia. I could say that much. Absolutely love their lights. When I was in Shanghai, all the buildings from the skyline were completely lit up. I'm sure that's the same in Chongqing as well. I think they call that the cyberpunk city. I would love to check that place out. That'll probably be next on the list of places to visit in China. Aside from going to maybe Western China would be really awesome to check out too. Look at that guy. We also like have all these people that are just like hammering down metals to make jewelry right in the front of their shop. Oh look, another Michelin restaurant there. Oh, that's where the soy milk actually came from. I did not like that stuff. That stuff was just tasted like fermented rotten soy milk. And it was warm. I don't like to drink milk when it's room temp or just slightly warm like that. Yeah, that was kind of, that wasn't really my thing, but I guess everybody has their thing, right? And then this is actually a really common thing. They take the sugar, they blow it out, and they make little shapes with them. That's a deer right there. That's kind of cool, huh? He just like kind of molds it into a shape from the sugar, and then he sells that. So you're basically just eating a like a little thing of sugar. So we've got a bull, we got a reindeer, we got a chicken or a rooster, whatever that one is. And then we got like a mouse over here, and then a nice little dragon. Finish it off. The name of this place is Da Zha Lai. So I think we're just gonna continue on. And so this is even a more main street here. Holy crap. Wow, so that was a busy street, Hutong. And then, so we popped out on an even busier street. This looks like a main road here. Wow, so this place just goes on and on and on and on. Okay, I guess we're gonna start walking this way. This is the place to be on a Saturday night. It is hopping in this place. Huh?
In Candied, it's the same place.
Oh, okay. So this is the same. Oh yeah, Candied. So that's the Peking duck place that we went to yesterday. It's just the downtown version of it.
You see how pretty that Starbucks is?
Oh yeah, that's a really nice Starbucks, isn't it?
Right?
那你看要喝什么就用那个
Okay, so we made a stop here at Houhai Tea. This is just a milk tea spot right on the main road. So we're gonna get some milk tea here and probably head back to the hotel after this. This is an awesome road, just full of hutongs. So there's one main road that you go down, and then it's branched off a bunch of different hutongs or alleyways that have restaurants and shopping, and it's like an outdoor mall in a way. But there's just tons of authentic food that you can try. We've tried pretty much everything that's famous here in Beijing, so I'm pretty satisfied with how it all turned out. Okay, so we just got this milk tea from a place called Houhai Tea, which is all the craze right now. And I don't know, let's see what the difference is comparing this to something normal. I think they're famous for, there's like a foam that's right on top. You could probably see it. It's a super thick foam that they put on there, and I'm not sure if you could see it on there or not, but let's give it a try. Whoa, so it's salty and also sweet. You know what it tastes like is it tastes like caramel, like salted melted caramel is what that tastes like right there on the very top. That's delicious. Let me see. Wow. And then that mixes with the milk tea underneath. It's kind of hard to get to the bottom of it because of how thick that foam is, but yeah, once you get to the milk tea, that's just the layer of sweetness, and mixed with that salted caramel. It's like a salted caramel milk tea is what that tastes like. That's really good.